Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something absolutely crucial. We are breaking down a profoundly powerful morning routine that's specifically designed to completely reprogram your daily mindset. If you've ever wanted to know the exact step-by-step architecture of a mind that is totally primed for success, well, you are definitely in the right place. So let's just jump right in. So, are you actually ready? Because the source material we're exploring today doesn't just suggest casually starting your day with a cup of coffee. No, it demands an absolute foundational reset the literal second you open your eyes. It asks you to treat today not as just some continuation of yesterday's stress or problems, but as a completely brand new beginning. It sets this beautifully calm yet intensely focused tone right from the jump. All right, moving into setting the morning mindset and the real power of that very first step. Our explainer starts with this core, non-negotiable principle: consciously absorbing positivity before you do anything else. The source breaks it down into a super simple but profound causal chain. It's basically a formula where it all comes down to your inputs. Think about it. When you listen to good things, when you actively choose to see good things and deliberately think good thoughts, the probability of your whole day turning out great just skyrockets. It's like a domino effect. Day by day, as each day becomes good, your entire life transforms. It's really about engineering a fantastic life through highly curated, positive daily inputs. And that exact logic leads us right into this incredible core affirmation from the text. Today is the first day of the rest of my life, and I am confident it will be one of the best. By welcoming the day with your whole heart and declaring this statement out loud, you create this instant wave of optimism. You aren't just crossing your fingers and hoping for a good day, You are actively setting a powerful, undeniable expectation for the hours ahead. Next up, we have letting go of the past, which is all about releasing that old baggage. Now, setting that kind of massive positive expectation requires clearing out the mental clutter. We literally cannot build a fresh, new mindset on top of old guilt. The text heavily emphasizes that you absolutely must forgive. The source explicitly targets those mistakes of the past, whether you made them knowingly or unknowingly, or whether it was you or someone else who made them. Why is this so vital? Well, because holding on to past wrongs just completely drains your emotional energy. By actively forgiving, you instantly free up all that energy that you're going to need to tackle today's goals. Think of it like a split screen in your mind. On one side, you have the past. It's forgiven. It's released. And honestly, it's just ignored now. You have to strictly shift your attention away from yesterday. Instead, you focus entirely on the other side, the present and the future. This is where your complete focus and energy need to live. The source makes it crystal clear. Your attention does not belong to yesterday anymore. It is firmly locked onto this exact moment and the moments to come. Which brings us to focus and inner peace, and how we start directing the mind. When you operate with a clean, forgiven slate, something pretty amazing happens. It naturally clears the path for pinpoint focus. These affirmations build up into what the text calls the empowered mind, and it has some very specific treats. Because you've let go of the past, your mind is now completely calm and at peace. And because it's calm, it can be fully focused on your target. That kind of clarity breeds highly positive thinking, leaving you fully prepared to knock out the goals you've set for the day. So, inner calmness isn't just about taking a deep breath and relaxing. It's the absolute prerequisite for sharp, unstoppable focus. To protect that laser focus, the source gives us a fascinating psychological shield. It's captured perfectly in this one quote: "Whatever happens with me happens for the good." Just think about how liberating that is for a second. It's an absolute, unshakable belief in positive outcomes. When you really adopt this mindset, you completely strip anxiety of its power. You're not sitting around worrying about the what-ifs because you've already decided ahead of time that the ultimate result is going to benefit you. Okay, but let's be real for a second here. Life isn't without friction, right? Things happen. Which brings us to a super crucial question. How do you actually view the difficulties in your life? If you truly believe everything happens for the good, how do you categorize the hard days, the roadblocks, those annoying setbacks? Let's look at challenges as opportunities and redefining those hardships. This is where the source material really kicks into high gear. It demands a massive, empowering shift in perspective. We are actively refusing to see difficulties as just problems. In this framework, a challenge is no longer a roadblock. It's an opportunity. When challenges pop up today, you're fully prepared to face them because they are literally your chance to move forward. They're an opportunity to know yourself better, and most importantly, to become stronger from the inside out. Hardships aren't bad luck. They're just necessary, welcome tests designed entirely for your self-improvement and resilience.
All right, moving on to the game of life and playing to grow.
To truly master this whole mindset, the affirmations introduce this playful yet profoundly powerful metaphor for how we actually experience our day-to-day existence. Life is a game to me, and I am a strong player of this game. What a brilliant way to reframe reality, right? By declaring life a game, you immediately detach that heavy, paralyzing fear of failure from your daily life. You aren't fighting for your survival in some brutal, unforgiving world. You're just playing a game, and you recognize your own power and strength as a player within it. And if it's just a game, the text makes a stunning declaration. Winning or losing doesn't matter. I know. Let that sink in for a minute. The outcome is entirely secondary. The real value doesn't come from whatever the final score is. It comes from the act of participating, the act of learning, and the act of playing the game joyfully. Let's break down what this strong player's mindset actually looks like. A strong player is completely unbothered by wins or losses. Instead, their sole purpose is to become so exceptionally capable, so internally powerful, that all the happiness in the world just naturally gravitates right toward them. Because they aren't stressed out about losing, they stay joyful, laughing, and playful, totally regardless of the circumstances around them. Honestly, that is the ultimate flex in the game of life. And now we hit the peak: gratitude and limitless power, awakening the giant within. As we reach the absolute crescendo of these morning affirmations, the energy shifts from playful to, wow, almost cosmic. The text bridges this gap with wholehearted gratitude. The source emphasizes being deeply thankful for everything you currently have and everyone who is currently with you. Acknowledging this present abundance completely wipes out any feeling of lack. You suddenly realize you lack absolutely nothing. And when you operate from a place of total completeness rather than a place of emptiness, you build a foundation of immense, unshakable confidence, which empowers you to accept this really profound truth. All the powers of the universe are with me and within me. This is the triumphant realization of the whole text. You aren't just some small, isolated being trying to fight against the world. There is this infinite, limitless reservoir of universal energy resting right inside of you, just waiting to be utilized. And when you tap into that universal energy, you can make this absolute, unstoppable declaration: no power in the world can stop me from moving forward. Seriously, let the weight of that affirmation hit you. When your mind is clear, your past is forgiven, your challenges are viewed as a fun game, and you feel the literal universe within you, forward momentum isn't just possible anymore, it is inevitable. Which brings us to the final, definitive core belief of this entire affirmation sequence: nothing is impossible for me. The text drills this in over and over. Whatever you can think of, whatever you can conceive in that beautifully clear, focused mind of yours, you can absolutely do. So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought to carry with you as you step away from this explainer today. You have a clean slate. You have infinite potential. You can literally do anything you can think of. So, how will you use this boundless energy today? Go out there, play the game, and make today an absolute masterpiece.